Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube. Why didn't Trisha Paytas have me at her wedding do some fan tricks? That would have been more entertaining than Trisha and Moses singing. I mean, I'm YouTube. Beast. Famous now. This is another one for the Trisha stans. Here you go. The album, Dad AF. Available Christmas 2021. Here you come again. Just when I began to get myself together, you walk back in the door. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Oh, yes. I'm on one. Let's go. We're going to talk about Trisha Paytas and the runaway groom today. And I know that so many people are wondering, is this story true? Trisha has addressed it several times. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Where did Trisha possibly come up for the idea of this story? Or was it other people that were lying? Well, I believe, okay, that Trisha Paytas came up with the, Trisha Paytas Pac-Man, came up with the idea, Moses Pac-Man, Trisha Paytas Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man. I believe that Trisha Paytas, because Trisha Paytas doesn't have an original idea, came up with the runaway groom idea, okay, of which they have now made a video about, from the favorite childhood book of mine, no, not The Lonely Doll, Brenda and the Runaway Veil. That's one of my favorite childhood books. And I also think from the idea of Runaway Bride. And then I think Trisha merged those together and said, well, since I use Moses for everything else, I'll just use him for that too. Yeah, I'm just joking. Anyway, before I get into this video though, today talking about Trisha Paytas addressing the rumors about Moses as a runaway groom. This story is so ridiculous to me, you guys. And it's just more fodder for Trisha Paytas to turn into YouTube videos for AdSense month. And that is actually something that I do want to address, okay? And I'm going to read some comments off of Trisha's video, and I'm going to address the comments that people left because I thought it was interesting. First of all, I want to talk about the date situation, since this has been this ongoing discussion on my channel of the date of which Trisha Paytas and Moses chose to get married, okay? But the other thing that I want to talk about in here is I want to talk about this idea that Trisha Paytas is not doing this for AdSense month, okay? And, you know, I think it's interesting because people are like, come on now, Trisha got engaged in December, so... well, how do you know that that engagement wasn't planned around AdSense month? I mean, I was just sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, okay, well, all these people are throwing up. Come on, Trisha got engaged in December. So, of course, well, all right, but that might have been for AdSense month when Trisha got engaged originally. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to point out to the fans of Trisha Paytas that are saying that Trisha Paytas isn't doing this for AdSense month, isn't doing this for views or subscribers or anything like that. Trisha Paytas themselves, who said in the video that I just watched, which is called My Runaway Groom, The Story Time, or something like that, which is what we're going to talk about today, said in there that they have been staying off of the internet because they just can't handle the comments and blah, 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 whatever, and this isn't the time for Trisha to be on the internet. So I just want to point out a few facts that I noticed, that Trisha has posted a minimum of 18 TikToks related to, this is just in the last 3 to 4 days, 18 TikToks regarding their wedding, and a minimum of 16 YouTube videos. 16 YouTube videos, okay? It is currently the 15th of December, so that's more than a video a day, and this has just been in the last 4 or 5 days, okay? So when people want to say, Trisha Paytas isn't doing this for AdSense and views and whatever, Trisha Paytas is getting as much out of this as Trisha Paytas possibly can. I just watched this 32-minute vlog that was about the runaway bride, and it was literally Trisha just pulling stuff down from the kitchen, making this pasta, walking around, saying, when I come back, I'm going to talk about my runaway groom because everybody loves a clickbait Christmas video and all this kind of stuff, right? Or clickbait title. So that's what Trisha Paytas is doing over there. Okay, Trisha said, I haven't been on social media. But then in the exact same video, I see I have notes. Aren't you so proud? Then in the exact same video that I just watched references to comments made about them on social media. Trisha's sitting there and they're saying like, I haven't been on social media. I don't need to be on social media. People aren't nice, blah, 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 whatever. And then references all of what people are saying. And then even talks about in the TikTok, which I'm going to show you, and in the video, Trisha comments, apparently, y'all talk about me having a hate boner. Trisha has a hate boner for The Insider, okay? The online publication, and has made several references to them. I don't know what they did to light the fire under Trisha Paytas, but Trisha does not like, I do believe that it has a little bit to do with back in the day with the Gabby Hanna thing, that Trisha asked them, but that wasn't an Insider article, was it? I was going to say, I don't know. Somebody correct me in the comment section below. Dare I try to make a comment about something that I don't know, but Trisha does not like The Insider, okay? So anyway, I thought that that was interesting that Trisha wanted to say that there are not on social media. And just to fact check for all of you guys out there that say that I don't fact check, let's go onto Trisha's Twitter and see what Trisha has posted just the last couple days. 2 days ago, pinned tweet, happily ever after, wedding pictures, very nice. 9 hours ago, the Black Parade wedding march. Yesterday, wedding cake really is all cracked up to be marital bliss, still beaming from the most perfect day with my husband, Moses Hackman, Ms. Pac-Man. Okay, responding to wedding comments live in on YouTube at 6 p.m. Oh, I didn't include that on my videos. That's 17 YouTube videos. And the OnlyFans, 18 plus wedding night video, only Trish. So and then plus OnlyFans video, I forgot. So there's 5 tweets. Full ceremony, wedding ceremony. Waking up as a married person, the Hackmans and the Gettys, wedding night mukbang. Okay, so Trisha Paytas has, what was that? I wasn't counting, 8, 9, has tweeted out 8 or 9 times and liked a ton of tweets. Okay, and an OnlyFans video, 17 YouTube videos, and what did I say, 16 TikToks, but hasn't been on social media. You guys are so good to continue to defend Trisha at any expense. Like, Trisha doesn't lie at all. Trisha doesn't lie at all. Trisha is so real and down to earth. You guys are so... And Trisha even said in the video, what would people do without me on the YouTube? I don't know what the hell I would make a video about. I am now, I think, becoming like a Trisha Paytas channel. Like all the Amber Lynn Reed and Chantal videos. Like, I am like, I think I'm becoming a Trisha Paytas channel. Which is totally fine by me because there's always going to be enough stuff to talk about, right? Alright, so let's talk about this video that Trisha Paytas did. So Trisha Paytas did this video and it was called My Groom Ran Away Story Time, alright? Posted it yesterday, 1 day ago, on their Trisha Paytas vlog channel. Now, I have to tell you, I'm very confused as to what Trisha is doing right now, okay? Trisha is posting, like, some videos on their main channel and some videos on their vlog channel, but, like, and has been doing this for a while. What's confusing to me about it, right, is that the same videos that Trisha would post on their main channel are very similar to the videos they would post on their vlog channel. So, like, just to give you an example here, I'll go in and I'll tell you. If you go over here and you look at the vlog channel, it's like, getting ready for the wedding day of vlog, my groom ran away story time, practicing our first wedding dance, okay, Moses and Trisha. But then when you go over to Trisha's main channel, it's like, the Black Parade wedding march, emo wedding, official wedding video teaser, responding to wedding comments, that was the live stream, 2 hours. 2 hours they did a live stream addressing wedding comments. And I can tell you right now, I did not watch that. So anything that I get wrong in this video related to their 2 hour live stream, of which I'm sure that they stumbled over their own lies, is interesting. Well, I don't know those facts. So anyway, wedding night mukbang. So you would think like a wedding night mukbang, even though she's done wedding mukbang, or done mukbangs over here. We're married. I hate my wedding dress, not clickbait. Like, that's a video that you would think would have been on the other channel. So I don't know how Trisha's picking which video goes where on which channel. But whatever, it's their business, right? Okay, so remember I said that for when you come over here and you say, why are you telling Trisha where to put their videos? I just said it's their business. They can do what they want to do. Did you catch that? Okay. So, but anyway, so this is the story, Morning Glory, okay? Trisha Paytas, you know what? I know what is wrong so far with this video. I don't have any lip gloss on. Hold on a second. I got kind of right into the drama today. Are you proud of me? I didn't do any happy birthday Lena's, or I didn't do any happy birthdays to anybody else. Are you guys all ready for Christmas? You are? Don't come for me and say that this is going to be like a long intro part in there, because Trisha Paytas just made us watch 30 minutes of a video cooking pasta so that we could hear 2 minutes of the story time. So if I want to talk about Christmas for a while, I will. I put up my first Christmas tree up in the bedroom, and I got my second one over there, and I made my list of Christmas movies. Y'all, I have 25 Christmas movies that I have to watch in the next 10 days. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Do you guys want to know what my Christmas movies are? Oh, you don't care? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. My Christmas movie list start with Season of Miracles, Smoky Mountain Christmas, Christmas Comes to Willow Creek, Box of Delights, Miracle on 34th Street, Elf, Rudolph, Charlie Brown, Fat Albert's Christmas, Muppets Christmas Carol, A Christmas Carol, Polar Express, Emmett Otter's Jug Bag Christmas, Home Alone, Grinch, Prancer, Die Hard 1 and 2, Christmas Chronicles, Frosty the Snowman, White Christmas, Bad Santa 1 and 2, Angela Lansbury and the Gift of Love, John Denver and the Muppets, Krampus, and Black Christmas. Old and new. Okay, those are my Christmas ones. Now let's get into this video. So here, let's get into the Trisha part of that. Don't even say the rest of it was an intro. It wasn't, okay? Woo! I'm gonna get me some bodyguards for the Trisha Paytas people. I am. I'm gonna get me some bodyguards. And this is what I love too, is like when people come over here and they say, why aren't you talking about this instead of Trisha Paytas' wedding or whatever? Hey, my channel's called Peter Monn. I make what videos I want to make over here. You go over and make your own channel, call it Judy Smith, and you talk about all those topics that you think are important over there. I'm gonna talk about what interests me over here, okay? Trisha Paytas feeding out this wedding at nauseum. And kind of, I have to say, one of the reasons why I continue to try to make these Trisha Paytas videos, in all honesty, is because I know that it pisses off the stands. Truthfully, I do. So, I mean, it just kind of is a little bit of fun for me. And I just want to say I appreciate all the support from the OG Wolf Pack and the Vloggerinos that I got in my video yesterday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway, I was going to quote somebody, but I can't. It wouldn't mean anything to anybody else. Anyway, Trisha Paytas' groom, Moses, ran away. Here's the story, okay? Moses, now I think I got this right after watching a TikTok and all this kind of stuff. Moses was going to get some kind of undershirt for his suit or whatever, and the size he had didn't fit or whatever, and he needed to leave to get it, okay? The valet told him, allegedly, supposedly, that he couldn't take his car, okay? Somehow, or that he couldn't move his car, and he and Trisha were trying to figure out why the car got taken. Apparently, they talked about it. I think they talked about it in the live stream, I'm assuming, because Trisha said in this video that they addressed it and people got it wrong, okay? And so now it's turned into Trisha told the valet not to let Moses leave, okay? Which is not the case. Per the most honest person on the face of the earth, Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas did not tell the valet. I repeat, okay? For all you fans out there, I repeat. Trisha Paytas did not get married on Hila Klein's birthday. I had to. I repeat, okay? Trisha Paytas did not tell the valet at the Four Seasons Westlake to not let Moses take the car. Okay, that's the first part of it. That Trisha did not say that. I want to talk about these dates for a second, okay? Because y'all want to come for me for these dates for the birthday. All the stands, okay? I literally, if I had, like, I'm not very organized in my phone, but if I was and I knew how to do folders and stuff like that, let me just tell you what I would do with my receipts, Whitney, okay? Spoken, now I said on there, okay, that I thought it was rude that they got married, that Moses Pac-Man and his wife Trisha got married on the weekend of, what do you call it, Hila's birthday. I still think it's rude, okay? I'm going to hold to that forever. I still think it's rude. So anyway, and am I wrong? And I really am genuinely asking this. All these people are like, well, it was rude of Hila and Ethan not to attend the wedding. I thought Trisha said in a video like 6 months ago when they all broke up and whatever and had their huge fight that they were no longer invited to the wedding. Now, I'm not saying, were they still invited to the wedding? Do we know that? Have they addressed that? Could somebody put that in the comment section below? I'm genuinely asking. I do not know, okay? So anyway, but I did want to address this a little bit about the dates, right? So here, somebody responded to me and said, Peter, did you hear what Moses and Trisha said about how they got the date 12/11/21? Well, I have in my phone somewhere a receipt, but apparently it's like Trisha's birthday, Moses' birthday, and something, okay? It's like, I don't know, the year that Trisha was born, 88 or something like that, they said, I don't know, okay? But you add it all up and you apparently get 12/11/21. Okay. Now, that makes a lot of sense to me, that Trisha would want to do it. I know people are into numerology. I didn't know that Trisha had done 400 videos about numerology. Now, if it had been something that fell under the tenet of Hare Krishnaism or Christianity or Judaism, yes, I could see that that was true. But I didn't know that those, and I do know that people, I'm not stupid. I know people like to pick numbers like that. Listen, I play the lottery, okay? I get it. So there's that. But then, what I was confused about was that I got so many people that left comments for me that were diehard fans of Trisha that said, Peter, Don't you watch every video Trisha Paytas posts? No, I don't, okay? Trisha said originally they wanted the weekend of the 18th, but they couldn't book the weekend of the 18th. The venue only said that they only had the 12th available, so they picked the 12th, okay? Well, that's a different story, all right? So then I went in and I got another comment, and someone said, oh, come on, it wasn't her birthday is the 12th. They said the date was originally the 18th, but the venue wasn't available, so they did it the 11th. Okay, well, hold on a second. Peter, did you hear what Moses and Trisha said about how they got the date, 12/11/21? They got the date from Trisha's birthday year and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm confused, okay? Which one is it? I remember Trisha stating in a previous video that they wanted to pick another certain date, but this was the only date available for booking with the venue, so they took it. And then it goes on. They said in a recent video that the date was given to them by the venue, okay? The date was 12/11/21. It was picked for the numbers only, all right? So here's my question to you, all right? All you super fans out there that cannot even agree with each other based on the many lies that Trisha Paytas continues to tell, but you defend Trisha ad nauseum, okay? Was it the dates that they wanted, 12/11/21, okay, because of the numbers? Was it the venue told them that they had to have that number? Was it originally supposed to be the 18th? Or was it, and could it possibly be, the fact that it was Ela Klein's birthday weekend? I'm just throwing that out as speculation. Since y'all want to guess at the many different things that Trisha Paytas has said, could it possibly be that Trisha Paytas, who has done the most unkind things to people on YouTube left and right, okay, not just in the last year, but for the career of YouTube that they have had, could it possibly be that they wanted to get a dig into their future sister-in-law and chose that weekend? And Moses and Ela don't get along either, okay? So, to me, it's like, y'all want to make all these excuses up. Which one was it that Trisha said? What is the fact, okay? Was it the 18th it was originally, and then the venue told them that it was supposed to be the 12th? Did they pick the numbers? Did they then come out because then they had to go with the 12th, and then Trisha said, oh, it works out numerologically, and came up with that story to match the date? What is it? Okay? And this is where, like, it's a lot for me, honestly, okay? That people will continue to defend Trisha at any expense. You know, I watched this video, I don't know, a couple months ago about Trisha, and it was like literally going through and dismissing every story and every lie that Trisha has told. I don't think there's much to Trisha's life that is true at this point, you know, because it's all just characterization for YouTube. So Trisha did this video, and she addressed the Moses Hackman Pac-Man leaving Trisha at the altar thing, okay? Because that's, of course, another story that we want to tell, right? Is that I was left at the altar kind of deal, right? What it is that Trisha was walking up the very short aisle. They told Moses to come around and try to help Trisha get up on the stage or something like that. And Moses, it made it look like Moses was like leaving the altar. Okay, yes, because of course it fits that narrative of I was left at the altar, runaway groom. Perfect title for videos of AdSense month. You want to hear Trisha talk about it themselves? Here you go.
I got married this weekend. And the rumors have been circulating. Did I have a runaway groom? And did I trap him at our wedding venue so he had to marry me? Let's talk about it. So, because we had the most perfect, wonderful wedding, there has to find something, which here I'm glad to be entertainment. The headlines are, even that Trash Insider did an article, they can never get one thing right. They're literally the National Enquirer of the internet. Paytas holds Hotman hostage so he couldn't leave. No one really listened to the video. He's like, we were trying to figure out when he told me that he went to go get shirts, they wouldn't give him the car. We were trying to figure out what that meant. I'm like, one, were they joking? Two, we were trying to find out who told them they couldn't take the car. It was either someone at the venue, someone coordinating our wedding, or it was obviously a joke. We didn't know. Where they're like, you can't leave. And then Moses was like, well, maybe they meant because we said we were getting married, we didn't want our car parked out in front and to not take the car out. I even say in the clip that everyone's talking about, I'm like, why wouldn't they let you take the car? Like, what if you needed a burger? I said this in the video. What if you needed a burger? What if you had a panic attack? And he's like, exactly. Never once was he like, oh, Trisha. They said Trisha said not to take the car. That's not what he said. And people really do love to twist up. Second, when I'm walking down the aisle, and my dad gives me away, and like, because he's not rushing away, like I do, Moses like runs off. And I was like, why did Moses run away? Well, let me tell you that. So at a rehearsal, the stage had front stairs to get up on the stage because I have a really long dress. At the actual ceremony, for some reason, they decided to move the stairs to the side of the stage. So Moses was instructed to come help me, I guess, and get up because I didn't know where the stage was, or the stairs rather. So he ran after he saw me walk down the aisle to come help me up. So I know there's a lot of people out there that are bitter, doesn't want to gossip or all that stuff like that, but I'm sorry that I'm so hot and in love and you're not. But maybe if you start showing love, you'll start receiving love back. Radiate love and positivity.
Okay. So that's what Trisha had to say about it on their TikTok. One of their 16 TikToks of dressing these things, right? Now, I wanted to get in here and I wanted to read some of the comments underneath Trisha's video about this because I thought the comments were interesting. Hold on a second. What channel did you choose to post it on? Trisha, I forgot at this point. Okay, here it is. My groom ran away, story time. Okay, the pasta did look good. Number one comment, if you're ever on the fence, this is a quote of Trisha's. If you're ever on the fence about marriage, just do it. Because it's just such an easy response, right? Someone said, most ridiculous advice ever. That is not something to take lightly and saying it's amazing when this is just the fourth day. You know, I have to just say this. And people can go, you can make out of this what you want, okay? But as somebody that literally had to fight, okay? I mean, I literally had to fight. I mean, I spoke to senators and congressmen and things about the right to have marriage equality in our country. The fact that I had to fight for that, okay, and was in committed relationships long before Trisha Paytas was, you know, even out of high school, and I was in long-term committed relationships where if I wanted to get married, I couldn't. The fact that Trisha Paytas takes marriage so trivial, in such a trivial manner, you know, and says, well, just do it. Just get married if you want to. Just do it. Well, you know what, Trisha? For many of us, we didn't have that opportunity, okay? We didn't have that opportunity when we wanted to get married to just get married. You know what I mean? Some of us had to wait around a little bit. Some of us had to fight for it. Some people never got the opportunity to ever get married before they died. The gay couples and lesbian couples that were together for, you know, 60 and 70 years that had much longer relationships than Trisha and Moses ever had, you know, or Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, and yet we value those weddings. But Trisha Paytas can get in a video and say, just do it. Just do it. Well, that's why marriage does mean a lot to me, in all honesty. So, for many other reasons. Someone else said, this is rich coming from someone who is clearly overpossessive of her husband. Okay, wait. Let's go to the other comments. Someone said, it's funny how she thinks marriage will solve all her problems, yet the real problems have only just begun. Marriage is difficult, y'all. I mean, as someone that has been in marriage counseling and thought that we were headed to divorce, marriage is not easy, you know? I mean, and I said this in my video the other day. Everybody can have a wedding. Like, a friend told me this years ago. Everybody can have a wedding. Not everybody can have a marriage. Marriage is work, okay? And it's not just sitting around filming 15 videos a day. My neighbor's dog started to bark, and I don't think he's going to stop. So, anyway, that's why I stopped the video. But what I was going to say is, I mean, you know, like my husband and I, we need a little bit of a break from each other during the day so that we can get excited to see each other again. You know what I mean? And when I haven't seen my husband for, you know, a couple hours throughout the day because he's at work or whatever, like when he comes home, I'm excited to see him. Those two, I mean, they're stuck together like super glue or something. You know, I'm confused. Anyway, let's go on and read a couple more comments. If you've watched Trish for years, you can feel she's already over the whole charade and wants her money back. Oh, okay. Incredible how she is never on social media because she can't possibly, but she knows every rumor that's out there and what drama channels talk about. I wonder what her stans will excuse with her when we just saw her live from one video to another. Exactly. And someone said, exactly. And someone said, she's on social media. She was on OnlyFans for wedding night. Needed $10 tips allegedly, according to Twitter. That should be the night to themselves. But hey, a bunch of guys, I won't read that one. Someone said not to mention that she has raised her OnlyFans subscription from $4.99 a month to $19.99. She just really must need the money right now. Someone said she was on OnlyFans on her wedding night. Wow. Okay, and so that goes on and on. It's interesting to me, I'm reading these straight down off of Trisha's videos, that the most highly commented videos on Trisha's, or most highly commented comments on, or liked comments on Trisha's videos are from people that are criticizing Trisha. But they think that their career is savable and that they need to be on YouTube. Okay, I mean, this is the thing to me is, Trisha's not really getting that many, I want to read a couple more comments, but I wanted to say this. The thing that's interesting to me about this is that Trisha's not really getting that many comments, or that many views on, hold on a second. Come on. Trisha's not getting that many views on videos that a couple years ago they would have got tons of. Black Wedding March, 39,000 views. Official wedding video teaser, 75,000 views. Now, you would think a video like that would get like hundreds of thousands of views. You know what I mean? Responding to wedding comments, 120,000 views. Full wedding ceremony, 163,000 views. Wedding night mukbang, 183. We're married, 286. I mean, Trisha's not even getting 200,000 views a video on this and thinks that their career is sustainable. If anything, during AdSense month, during December, when a lot of people are getting off of work and being out of school and things like that, and at the same time that Trisha is posting what to Trisha's fans and stans really should be the most interesting videos and content that Trisha's ever going to put out there, because this is about Trisha's personal life, right? Which makes me wonder, you know, I've said for the last 6 months, if Trisha Paytas doesn't continue to do all this drama and isn't, you know, hyper offensive to certain communities, that Trisha Paytas won't have a career. And you know what? I think this is proving that I probably wasn't right about that. I think Trisha Paytas is screwed either way, because if Trisha Paytas continues to be offensive to communities, they're going to continue to lose views and subscribers. If Trisha Paytas goes down this lane and tries to be more relatable, you know, in just their regular life, well, they're not getting the views either. So what is Trisha going to do to reinvent themselves to get the views? I mean, or bankroll on Sad Boy merch. I don't know. So anyway, so hold on a second. I want to finish more of these comments in here because there were a couple more that were interesting to me. Okay. Let's see. It's funny. Again, I don't understand how everyone keeps giving this girl attention for her woke persona. She's vegan, though, guys. For real, real. The people that buy into this, I truly feel sorry for. Oh, God. Someone said, okay, this was Trisha saying, like, for real, like, I would never hold anybody, like, against their will. Like, if, you know, like, I did not tell the valet. Trisha said that in the video, okay? Said, I would never do that. I would never hold somebody against their will. Something to those, words to those effect, okay? Listen to the next two comments. You held Jason against his will and laughed at it. You drove to his house. Okay. If you watch Trisha for years, you can feel she's already over the, oh, whatever, I read that, okay. I feel like her being married will solve all of her problems. The problems have only just begun. There were like 3 comments in a row when I originally read this that were about, they're gone now, about Trisha. Oh wait, you physically trapped multiple boyfriends inside apartments, hid their keys. Okay, and we're supposed to believe you didn't tell the valet not to let Moses leave. LMAO, must be exhausting lying all the time. But there are a couple on here that people were saying, don't you remember that you told Jason he couldn't leave? I mean, that was a fact that Trisha, here it is. The only thing naysayers can say is, oh, she held him hostage. The fact that people actually believe that. Girl, do you not remember when you held Jason hostage? Okay. Everything should have felt good before marriage. That's why you marry someone, because it feels right. Every time you speak about marriage, you make it seem like you only care about the title and spectacle that comes with it. This isn't a marriage, it's a show. Hold on a second. But like, there's literally footage of Moses saying yes. They said you, as in Trisha told them not to let me leave. It's on video. Also, we know when Trisha is lying. She's so cringe, acting like she didn't say that when she is possessive. I'd honestly be scared of her. She's admitted to holding people against their will. It's very serious. The situation would make me have a panic attack. You don't tell someone they can't leave. He's an adult. Okay. Someone said the Jason thing again. Whatever. Was there video footage? I put it in the comment section below. Is there video footage of Moses saying, yes, Trisha, they told me that it was you that said that I couldn't leave. Interesting. Trisha, you literally sat in front of your door to not let Jason leave your house. So yeah, how about that? Okay, it goes on and on and on. People are giving different examples of when Trisha did that. So, That wedding must have cost a fortune to expect her to troll super hard for a while now. And there we are. The life of Trisha Paytas. Must be exhausting. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.